everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would just do a quick upload because I haven't uploaded in I don't even know how long anymore. I just feel so like uninspired, like I don't know what to do for you guys. Like I know what I want to do, but it's going to take some time for me to get to do that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to do for you guys, and every time I ask for help, no one really gets back to me, so that doesn't really have that much. Today I'm just going to do a top 10 of my favourite movies. These aren't they are my favourite movies, but they're not including everything because there's no like Disney movies in there. It's just kind of like horror, action, and I think there's one kids movie, but that's it. And so I can do another one on all my favourite Disney movies, I can do my favourite horror movies, my favourite action. I don't really watch chick flicks, I'm sorry, I don't watch romance and things like that. But I am going to possibly do a top 10 TV shows. So let me know if you want to see that. But I am just going to jump straight into the video. We've got clips and everything in this one, so I'm trying my best, okay? I hope you enjoy it. First up, we have The Shining. This is just one of my favourites because it's a original horror film. Like, it's so... the filming is just terrible, but I love it so much because it's just so old school. It's nothing like you see now. Like, I feel like all horror movies are the same now. You can expect what's coming. Whereas with this, it was just so different. But like, I love the acting in it. Like, her acting is abysmal. It's horrible. But his acting, Jack Nicholson, is just great. So The Shining is a movie about a man, his wife and their child who move to a remote hotel for the winter while it's closed, for him to be like the caretaker, and he moves there because he has a book that he wants to write. So he basically wants time to just like write his book and stuff. And then he starts seeing things and like his mind just deteriorates, and then there's a whole load of stuff that happens that I'm not going to go into because that will spoil it. But it's a great movie. For number 9 we have the first Wrong Turn movie. Now again, this is one of my favourites, just because, not even because it's that great, but just because I love rewatching it. Like, that's the main thing for me about these being favourites, is the fact that I can rewatch these movies over and over again and like I never get bored. So the first Wrong Turn and the second Wrong Turn are my favourites out of all of them. The rest of them are okay, but they're not that great, and it really is one of my favourite horror films. The Wrong Turn is essentially a movie about these, well, it begins focusing on one guy and then he meets this group of other people, and it's about them trying to find their way to like somewhere to get help. Spoiler alert, there's a car crash. So they're trying to get help, and then that's when they see all these like cannibals and stuff, and they have to like fight for their lives. That's the rundown of that movie. So for number 8 we have The Equalizer. This film is just amazing. If you haven't seen it, I really highly recommend it. Denzel Washington is just amazing in this film. I don't even know how to describe it without ruining it.
Beating 3 times the normal rate is because you're losing so much blood. About 30 seconds, the body's gonna shut down and you're gonna suffocate.
So it's basically just this guy who takes it upon himself to right the wrongs of like bad guys. That makes sense in a way. I don't want to give away too much, but that's actually the gist of it. For number 7 we have The Goonies. Now if you do not love this film, we definitely can't be friends. This film is just so good. I love it so much.
Do it!
It's just so funny, and it's like, it makes you think about when you were a kid and how you just go on all these little adventures. So The Goonies is basically about these friends who are moving away from where they live because their houses are being knocked down. So they go on one last adventure to find One-Eyed Willie's treasure. So for number 6 we have The Titanic. I cannot begin to tell you how many times I've seen this movie. Since I was a child, you know, like when we had videotapes, I ran out the tape. That's how many times I've seen this film.
I saw that on Nickelodeon once and I always wanted to do it.
I don't really think I need to give you the rundown of Titanic, but if you haven't seen it or you haven't heard of it by now, it's based on the true story of the ship with the same name. And it's about its maiden voyage, well, its only voyage. I can't say that word properly. Voyage? Whatever. It's about its maiden journey from Southampton to New York, and it happened in 1912. It's based on the story of the Titanic, but of course they have to make it into like a story. So it's basically about Jack and Rose and them meeting on the Titanic, and they fall in love in like 3 days or something. But it's a great movie. It's very long though, so if you haven't seen it, you might want to get a snack and a drink before you sit down, because that is a long film. So for number 5 we have Legend. Now Tom Hardy, he is one of my main like celebrity crushes, and like Jordan knows this, like he knows that I think he's amazing. So it's based on, again, it's another like true life story of the Krays. If you don't know the Krays, they were twin brothers who were gangsters in London between the 1950s and the 1960s.
Hey. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
It's a great movie. Tom Hardy plays both brothers, which is really weird to see because they look like completely different characters even though it's the same person. Like, I know they are different characters, but if you get what I mean, like when you look at them, you can see that it's Tom Hardy, it doesn't look like the same person. So for number 4 we have Green Street Hooligans. I think the first time I saw this was when my brother was watching it. It's a movie about, literally about football hooligans. Anyone that doesn't watch football, every football team obviously has fans, but these are essentially like super hyped up fans that are ready to fight anyone, put it that way. So they're like, in the movie they're having fights with like other firms, like when they go to football matches they will fight with the one from the opposite team, if that makes sense. It's a great movie. If you like football, watch it. Even if you don't like football and you like fighting, watch it. So for number 3 we have Sweeney Todd. Again, I don't know how many times I've seen this movie, but Johnny Depp is my all-time celebrity man crush. Like, I love him so much. I love all his characters. I think I've seen like every Tim Burton film, especially the ones with him in it. Him and Helena Bonham Carter together, just perfect. So this movie is great. Again, this movie is about, well, it's called The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, so it's obviously about someone that's a barber.
Winner is Todd.
Short story, he gets sent away, he comes back as like Sweeney Todd, so he's changed his name and like his identity. And him and Mrs. Lovett, Helena Bonham Carter, he has a barbershop above her meat and pie emporium. So she basically has a pie shop. He spends the whole movie trying to get revenge on the person that sent him away. So for number 2 we have, right, I'm gonna say Harry Potter. The clip that I'm going to show you is from The Prisoner of Azkaban, but every Harry Potter movie is included in this one little thing. Anyone that knows me knows how much I love Harry Potter. Literally, look at this. This is for my bed, and it's a Harry Potter throw. Like I can't explain more about how much I love Harry Potter, but I don't even need to explain to you why it's my favourite film. It's just amazing. For number 1 we have, this is my, I'm gonna say all-time favourite, but I feel like it's more my all-time favourite horror movie, is Scream. And again, I mean, the first Scream is definitely my favourite, but I do love the whole, like, well, it's not, I don't know what the word for a 4 movie franchise is, because obviously a trilogy is 3, but all 4 of them movies are amazing. And even the TV show based on the movies is good. But yeah, like the first Scream movie, even though again it's kind of like The Shining, like it's not that great, and people that watch it now, they're like, oh, like it's a good movie, but I don't really, like, I'm not really that bothered about it, but I just love it so much.
A very simple formula. Everybody's a suspect.
But again, it's just a great movie. I feel like because it was kind of one of the first horror movies that I saw, and the fact that it was like a slasher horror movie, like I love them kind of ones. I do like paranormal ones, but I'm not really that into them. I feel like they're good, but they're not that great. It's about this lady who is terrorized by someone going around killing people where she lives. It all starts roughly a year after her mum's death. Just love watching it. I've seen it so many times. But I'm gonna stop rambling now because this is already going to be long enough with me talking and the video clips. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, share, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and let me know in the comments or on my social media, which will all be at the end of the video. If you want me to do another top 10, let me know what top 10 you want me to do. I can do TV shows, I can do Disney movies, I can do books that I've read. And yeah, if you guys give me ideas, and I can let you know if I can do them or not, because I could do like PS3 games that I played or PS4 games or anything, to be honest. So let me know what you guys want to see, and I am hoping to upload again this week, but please don't take my word for it because I'm actually terrible and I never know what to upload. So I just kind of film as and when I feel like it because I don't know what you guys want to see. But yeah, I'm gonna go now because otherwise I won't stop talking. Okay, thanks for watching, bye!